If you are a proud pet owner and you love taking your dog on hikes, there are some important things you should know about keeping your pet safe. This is Dr. Ben Ulrich. He is with VCA Animal Referral and Emergency Center of Arizona here in Mesa with some safety tips for us this morning. Great to see you. Just like we pack a bag to go on a hike, you say we also need to pack a bag for our dog. And let's start with just pure sun exposure and the heat. It can be very dangerous for pets.
Yeah, it definitely can, especially here in Arizona and this time of year. It's starting to transition from the 70s upwards to the 100s, so timing is going to be key to where if you are going to be hiking this time of year, hike very, very early in the morning or hike later at night if that's at all possible. But yeah, timing and location, so being close to an ER clinic is going to be key, and then having a lot of good materials and equipment for you as well.
Yes, and that equipment includes sunscreen for your dog.
Yeah, no, absolutely, yeah. So this sunscreen, you can pretty much purchase dog-specific sunscreens anywhere. You'll want to apply it to your dog about 15 to 20 minutes before going out in the sun with them, and it can be especially important for dogs that have no hair, or they have thinner hair, or the whiter pigmented skin, and even vital for the dogs that like to bask out in the sunlight in the backyard too, to avoid like skin cancer and severe sunburns.
Yes, and then you said there's an actual protective little coat that we could put on as well.
Yeah, so this is really cool as well. It's like an evaporative cooling harness too, to where this is obviously built for a smaller dog, but you can purchase this online or even at PetSmart, to where you soak this with water, you wring it out, you apply it to your dog, and it's actually going to pull heat from their body to keep them nice and cool in the heat.
That's wonderful. And just like humans, dogs need water and lots of it.
Yeah, so you and I, we can pre-hydrate before we go on a really long hike, but our dogs, they do not know to pre-hydrate, so definitely bring a lot of water for yourself and then even for your dog as well. So I'll typically carry a Camelback with me, that way I have water for myself, and then you can even bring like a portable water container for them, pop it open, put some water into their container, put them in a shady spot halfway through your hike. That way your dog can rehydrate, cool down, and then finish the hike.
Nice little break in there too, and it's so convenient. You can just pop it right in your bag. It just breaks down. All right, so let's talk about those paw pad burns. Those injuries can be severe.
Yeah. They can be either very, very minor, or they can be even severe to where they should visit an ER clinic, like our clinic here. But yeah, the paw pad injuries can be very, very severe. So we do recommend booties on your dog. It can take a little while for your dog to get used to these, so I do recommend applying your booties to your dog at home prior to a hike. That way they can get nice and used to it. You can even use some ointments as well for some minor paw pad burns. But if it's looking severe and your dog is painful and limping and it looks really, really bad when you take a look at it, definitely bring them here or to your nearest ER clinic, because sometimes they need sedation and bandages and antibiotics.
Yeah, it can be very severe, but putting on those booties does make for a great social media video for sure. All right, so we're in the desert. We're hiking in the desert. There's cacti, there's critters, there's animals, a lot of things we need to be mindful of.
Yeah, no, absolutely. So one of the keys is just going to be having your dog on a leash. That's going to really, hopefully fully prevent a snake bite injury or a cactus injury, or even other bites from other animals, or even other dogs that are on the trail that happen to get into a skirmish with your dog. So just having them on a leash, and then being aware as well, where is your nearest ER clinic? That way you know where to go if an injury does happen.
Yeah, and if of course you get back home and Dr. Ulrich, we notice that our dog is just not quite acting right. What is the first thing you recommend?
So first thing I would recommend is that if you have any concerns at all, call your nearest ER clinic, call us up, or bring your dog into us. Even if it's a minor concern, it should definitely be addressed on an ER basis. That way we can avoid something very, very severe.
Yes, and you have some great information on your website and pamphlets we can pick up. That's perfect. Awesome. Thank you so much, Dr. Ulrich. We appreciate you keeping your pets safe in this wonderful summer. Let's give you some information. If you do notice an emergency with your pet, you can bring them here to VCA Animal Referral and Emergency Center of Arizona. They're located at 1648 North Country Club Drive right here in Mesa. That's about a half mile south of the 202 freeway. Call 480-877-0191 or visit their website, vcaeureka.com.